Do you long for a deeper sense of freedom in your life? You know that there's something more out there for you, but you're not quite sure how to get it. I want to take you today through 3 steps that helped me to have my sense of freedom within myself as well. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Vicky Lord, and I help people to write their first book. And it's very rewarding if you've never written a book before, or you may be halfway through a book. It totally changed my life, and I want to share with you today not only how a book can change your life as well, but the 3 steps that I took for the inner freedom. So if you're new to this channel, you can give it a like and a subscribe so that you can stay up to date with our freedom and confidence trainings. So when you're creating a life of freedom and that sense within yourself that you can live this bold, free life, the first thing we need to do is we need to know our desire is valid. And desire is a gift from the great being that everything lives in. And desire in itself is worthy. So if the first thing you need to do is get clear on your desire, and if you can get clear on your desire without the guilt, that's even better. But um, for now, get clear on the desire that you want. And the guilt, if you have guilt about wanting something, then that's just a little roadblock, the guilt is. And what we want to do is we want to have the desire without the roadblocks along the way. And then eventually the desire will turn into peace. And then you won't desire it anymore because you'll have it. So the first thing to do is to get clear on the desire that you really want. So if I'm talking to you right now and you're starting to write your book or you have a desire to write your book, get really clear on that image that your book is finished, and um, or if the sense of freedom within yourself, really clear on that sense of freedom. And so that's the desire. And once you have the desire, there's 2 parts to your mind. And what we want to do is we want to attach some really positive emotion to the desire. And because we've got 2 parts to our minds, we've got a surface level mind, and this is where we think of all the troubles in life, and we're thinking of the debts that need to be paid, and we're thinking of the challenges in relationships. And so we're seeing all this stuff around us with our 5 senses. We're seeing the pain of life, and we're feeling the pain of life, and we're hearing um, the tension of people going through the day-to-day grind. And so this creates the feeling of the senses, but our desire is in an unseen realm at this stage. So what we want to do is we want to take our desire and we want to attach really positive emotion to it and see the end result. And so one of the best ways to do this is to write down what your soul most deeply desire, and then you imagine the feeling of that result. And that result will always be something happy and positive. And so what we want to do is we want to attach that feeling right now so we can feel as if we are that person right now. So a personal goal of mine is to be a wealthy author. And so I feel in that moment right now that I'm a wealthy author. And so because you're attaching the feeling of being that person right now, it will come to pass because the world knows how to give you your desire. And we've just got to let our 5 senses, which is our taste, our touch, our smell, our hearing, and our what we're seeing around us, our vision, we've got to understand that we're in 2 parts of this world. That 5 senses is, yes, it's reality where we are right now, but we've also got the unseen realm, and this is where our desire lives. And when you attach greater meaning to your desire than the 5 senses around you, then it does something, it goes into the deeper part of you. And when the excitement of your desire goes into the deeper part of you, then the wheels will be put in motion in the unseen realm, and then it'll start to bring it to pass. So then you can relax into that state. So the third thing I want you to do, so number 1 was you got your desire and you're very clear on that. Number 2 was that you're attaching a really positive emotion to that desire and you're feeling that feeling right now. Number three is to add two words to that desire. And um, when I was reading a book called The Supernatural Power of Your Subconscious Mind, Dr. Joseph Murphy said to use two words. He said to use wealth and success. And we do these two words because if you say, I am wealthy or I am successful, if there's a conflict between your five senses and your desire, the conflict's not going to believe you. And no matter how much you say, I am wealthy, I am successful, I am an author, I am free, no matter how much you say that, the conflict's always going to be there. So what we do is while you're becoming the person that you need to be, we add two words. So we take away the I am for now, and we just feel the feeling of wealth and success. And so you're just feeling them two words, wealth and success, because you're not adding an identity to it. Whereas if you say, I am wealthy, I am successful, and you don't actually believe that, that's where the conflict happens. And so we just add the two words wealth. Wealth is all around us. You'll see the trees have so many leaves, there's an abundance of leaves, there's an abundance of grass, there's an abundance of cattle, there's an abundance of clouds in the sky, there's an abundance of air to breathe. Everybody has the wealth in them and around them. And success, everyone can be successful with the right skill set. So we say the two words, wealth, success, that's universal, and that's going to take away the conflict between your five senses and your mind. So if you're finding this useful, don't forget to subscribe. And then to bring it all to conclusion, we take our desire, our positive emotion, and the wealth and success mantra, and we relax. Relax from the tips of your toes to the hair on your head, that you are free and you are the person that you really want to be. So feel that feeling right now and use them two words, wealth, success, and abundance will come to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you have never written a book before, it's what I do. I help people to write books. And I'll link it below, but I've got a free book starter challenge if you want to give writing a little go, or maybe you may already be advanced in writing. And then you can take this challenge as well and get some new skill sets. So I'll see you in the next video.